everyone, welcome back to another video about Assassin's Creed. So today we're taking a step back from all the Assassin's Creed Origins stuff and doing a video on the more classic Assassin's Creed games. Today we're going to be doing the top 5 Ezio moments. It wasn't as if we could dick ride Ezio more on this channel, but that's what we're all about. This is the main place, #1 place for Ezio dick riding on the Assassin's Creed community here, and it's the biggest asshole in the Assassin's Creed community also, yeah. But anyway, we're here today to do the top 5 moments from our favourite assassin, Ezio Auditore, and without further ado, let's get straight into the video, guys. So at the number 5 spot on this list, we have the scene where Ezio becomes mentor. It's also the same scene where Claudia gets initiated into the assassins, but this is a very significant point in the Assassin's Creed story, because it actually shows us the point in which Ezio becomes the mentor of the assassins, and there's not many mentors in the assassin history, like in terms of mentors of an entire group of assassins. There can be assassin masters, but there's very rarely mentors, and the most two significant ones are obviously Ezio and Altair. But yeah, the scene is just awesome because it shows how much Ezio has done for the Brotherhood and how he's built up the Rome Brotherhood of Assassins, and he's really this mentor, and he does deserve the title of Il Mentore. God, I cannot pronounce fucking Italian words with this accent, man. It just doesn't sound right, but this is a really good scene anyway, and that's why it deserves the number 5 spot.
You and I have not seen eye to eye on many issues,
Niccolo!
but you are exactly what the Order needed. You have led the charge against the Templars and rebuilt this Brotherhood. Now we must put Ezio where he belongs, at the head of the assassins. Ezio Auditore da Firenze. You will now be known as Il Mentore, the guardian of our order and our secrets.
Where other men blindly follow the truth, remember, nothing is true. Where other men are limited by morality and law, remember, everything is permitted. Why this sudden change of heart?
I have always stood by you. I was the one who brought you to Roma, and the one who caused the explosion as you fled the Castello. The mercenari who protected you at Il Colosseo were mine as well. You just did not know it.
Maestro Machiavelli! Cesare has returned to Roma alone. He rides for the Castel Sant'Angelo.
Grazie.
Well?
The decision is yours, not mine.
Niccolo, you better not stop telling me what you think. Why else would I seek the opinion of my most trusted advisor?
Go kill them, Mentore. Finish what you started.
Good advice.
I intend to write a book about you one day.
If you do, make it short.
So at the number 4 spot of my top 5 Ezio moments, we have Yusuf's death scene. Now this scene starts off okay, starts off great, you know, it's all calm, it's fine, you're just looking for Sophia. But then Ezio finds Yusuf's corpse lying on the table, and then he gets very mad, which is what makes this scene really fucking awesome. Once he finds Yusuf's corpse, he has no regard for anyone else, and he just wants to kill Ahmet. That's all he wants to do, because obviously Yusuf didn't deserve the death. He was very good friends with Yusuf, and he did not care. He just wanted revenge, which is what was really awesome. You don't really get to see old Ezio with that flame of anger that he had from his younger days, because it's still there. And when he was younger, he got very angry sometimes and let his emotions out. He kind of controlled that in his old age, and you don't get to see it an awful lot, except for this bit when Yusuf dies. You definitely get to see the younger Ezio come out from the old Ezio, and it's really fucking awesome to see, because he just gets really fucking mad, and then he storms the arsenal and just fucks everyone up. It is such a great scene. Sends shivers down my spine whenever I see it, and that's why it's at the number 4 spot.
You have earned your rest, brother. Requiescat in pace. Brothers, sisters, the whole city rises against us, while Yusuf's murderer waits and watches from the arsenal, laughing. Fight with me, and show him what it means to cross the assassins.
So at the number 3 spot on this list, we have the scene in which Federico and Ezio climb up the church and go up to the top. In other words, it's the title intro for Assassin's Creed 2. This scene is so amazing and will always be one of my favourite scenes in Assassin's Creed ever, so it's got to be on my list of favourite Ezio scenes. It's just so fucking awesome because it sets up Assassin's Creed 2 so perfectly. You know, it's got that awesome music in the background, it's got the cool Assassin's Creed 2 title sequence thing that comes up when they're on top of the church, and it's just a really touching, really compelling scene. It's really, really good. One of my favourite scenes in Assassin's Creed of all time, let alone just the Ezio games. And, you know, it's just such a fucking awesome start to such an awesome game with a great character like Ezio Auditore.
It is a good life we lead, brother.
The best. May it never change.
And may it never change us.
So these next two are probably going to be quite predictable, but number 2, we have the Revelations ending speech from Ezio. This will always be one of my favourite scenes in Assassin's Creed as a whole, considering it's just so awesome. It's such a fitting end to Ezio, and it kind of mirrors what Altair wanted to do with his life, because Altair says that he wished he would have said that he'd seen enough for one life, and that's exactly what Ezio says as well. So it's a really cool scene, shows that Ezio is learning from Altair's mistakes, and he's not going to dedicate his whole life to the Brotherhood. He's going to actually settle down with Sophia, and he's going to let go of everything of his past, and it's just really good. It's such a fitting conclusion to his experiences in all 3 games, and then obviously you go on to see Embers at the end as well. Embers is really fucking amazing as well, but this scene is really good. It shows how he wants to stop. He knows that he needs to stop, and it's such a great scene. He talks to Desmond. He's in the same room as Altair. It's quite cool because the whole thing is just like Desmond, Ezio, and Altair in the same room, if you get what I mean. Because like Desmond's kind of there holographically, Ezio's there, and then Altair's body's there as well. It's really, really cool. But yeah, that's why it's at the number 2 spot on this list.
Another artifact. No. You will stay here. I have seen enough for one life. Desmond?
He's talking to me?
I heard your name once before, Desmond. A long time ago. And now it lingers in my mind, like an image from an old dream. I do not know where you are, or by what means you can hear me. But I know you are listening. I have lived my life as best I could, not knowing its purpose, but drawn forward like a moth to a distant moon. And here at last, I discover a strange truth. And I am only a conduit for a message that eludes my understanding. Who are we, who have been so blessed to share our stories like this? Speak across centuries. Maybe you will answer all the questions I have asked. Maybe you will be the one to make all this suffering worth something in the end. Now, listen.
So I knew you guys all saw this one coming. This is my favourite moment of Assassin's Creed of all time, and it just so happens that it's also an Ezio moment as well. So it's obviously going to be number 1 on this list if you've watched my other top 5 videos talking about my top 5 moments of Assassin's Creed moments of all time. But this is Ezio's speech at the end of Bonfire of the Vanities. It is such a good speech, because through the whole of AC2, you kind of watch Ezio grow as a person. You can see him become more wise and more skilled as an assassin. and this is the first time that you see him actually take charge and be like a proper mentor. He gives that awesome speech to the crowd. You know, he's really intelligent. It really shows all of his intelligence, you know, his opinions and everything like that, and it's a really, really good, well-structured speech. And at the end, the fucking people that are standing there are just like, well, what the fuck do we do now? Well, what the fuck? He's just fucking, they're all speechless. Such a great scene. Will always be my favorite scene in Assassin's Creed of all time. So fucking good, and that is the reason why it is the #1 spot on this list.
Silencio! 22 years ago, I stood where I stand now, and watched my loved ones die, betrayed by those I had called friends. Vengeance clouded my mind. It would have consumed me, were it not for the wisdom of a few strangers, who taught me to look past my instincts. They never preached answers, but guided me to learn from myself. We don't need anyone to tell us what to do. Not Savonarola, not the Medici. We are free to follow our own path. There are those who will take that freedom from us. Too many of you gladly give it. But it is our ability to choose whatever you think is true that makes us human. There is no book or teacher to give you the answers, to show you the path. Choose your own way. Do not follow me or anyone else.
So that is the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead and like and subscribe for more gaming news and content in the future, and also remember to comment down in the comment section below telling me your guys' favorite Ezio moments from the games. I know people are gonna get very mad at this video. They're gonna be like, you're fucking Ezio dick writer. You like a video game character, I'm gonna fucking cry. People are gonna probably get very upset over this video for some strange reason, but I hope you guys enjoyed regardless, and I'll see you guys in the next one.